Coronation Street has never been backwards when it comes to screening a good old dose of Northern totty. Tears, heartbreak and love triangles, the street's hunks always central to some of the most powerful storylines.
Did you ever really love me? Like you said you did you ever care about me, Joe? Because I need to know.
The main quality a Corrie hunk needs is testosterone.
You've got to look at it and think,
sex sells.
You do want to make sure there are a few good-looking lads on the show for the girls to watch at home.
Everybody likes somebody nice to look at.
If you're a hunk in Coronation Street, it's essential for you to be a love rat.
Other soaps give us boys, Coronation Street gives us men.
And not all hunks are lady killers.
It's outrageous that. Whoever wrote that needs shooting.
My rival is, for ladies on the show, is Jason.
All right.
Aye, get off.
You know, Nick's kind of the smooth, suit-wearing one, and Jason's kind of the, you know, builder's crack, rough, rugged one.
What's up?
You filthy.
Yeah, I thought that's the way you like me, darling.
Oh, ha, very funny.
There's times when he's been trying to cop for the women, especially when he had that little night with Candice a couple of years ago when he bedded her. He was a bit of a charmer then in the sense he got the wine out and they were having a little drink. They weren't their house, they were sneaking in there in the first place. But, it was all intentional for, him to get to show off his charm to Candice.
And charmer he did, even if it meant breaking those sacred family bonds. Candice was his brother's girlfriend.
I think Todd was really annoyed when Jason slept with Candice because Todd was really indecisive. He didn't know... Obviously, he wanted to sleep with Candice, but he wasn't sure, and he never said, let's do it. And Jason has always been the opposite. He's always been, I want to do something, I'll do it. That's why the two characters are really different. What's going on?
Nothing.
Have you had someone in here?
No.
So what's with them wine glasses?
Sarah popped him.
Jason just wanted to get laid, really. I don't think it was anything important because as soon as he'd done it, he didn't want anything to do with Candice. Maybe it was the danger of his brother's girlfriend, I don't know.
Where is it?
I can explain, mate.
Don't you make me. Have you been doing my thing you have?
It's not how it looks.
Jason, just tell him the truth. We're in item now.
No way!
So, when Jason did that, Todd was really pissed off. He thought, how could Jason do such a thing?
I should knock you out. That's enough! Look, I know what you must be feeling. No, you don't. What's the point in fighting over her? She ain't worth it. She's not now that you've had your lousy way with her, you lowlife.
Dad, what are you doing?
That's enough!
Are you crazy or what?
Don't talk to me, you slag. Don't talk to me, either of you, ever again!
There's always a lot of rivalry between Todd and Jason. They've had fights before, and I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of fights to come. So looking forward to it.
If Charlie Stubbs is He-Man hunk, Todd Grimshaw is classic teenage totty. It was Sarah Louise who helped the boy become a man.
After Todd slept with Sarah, I think he became a man, And I think that's when things started to change. Maybe he thought maybe he'd never sleep with someone, but he did it, he took the chance and he did it, and now he can do anything.
When they created Todd, I always knew that he would question his sexuality.
I see no reason at all why you can't have a gay hunk. It seems to me perfectly straightforward.
The scene where Todd kissed Nick was quite nerve-wracking at first, sort of to think about and to do.
Because we had to do it a couple of times because of takes. Nick's there with his eyes closed, and of course after the first take I know what's coming. So I kept going like, when I'm meant to be asleep. So literally you had this director going, Adam, stop squirming.
After 6 or 7 takes, it became quite normal, which is quite scary. When you asked if you were going to get to know the real me? Mm-hmm. I think you already have. But it was the first gay kiss on Coronation Street. That's why it caused so much... It caused an uproar, really, which is silly, because the kiss was only about 2 seconds. Never felt this close.
What was that?
Kiss?
What the hell do you think you're doing?
But I thought...
Yeah, I know what you thought. Wrong move, Todd. Wrong move.
The problem for Todd at the moment is he's put everything with Sarah and Bethany and the new baby. He loves Sarah, he loves Bethany, he really does, he's not lying. But then again, he's got these problems with his sexuality. You know, he's finding this attraction to men and to women, and this is where the real problem lies for him. So it's really difficult for Todd at the moment.
Love it, a little more tail on your face.
The latest hunk on the street is male nurse Karl Foster. This is a great opportunity for Coronation Street's promotion machine.
When you're trying to sell someone to the media as a good-looking guy, whether gay or straight, you need to have good pictures, images, everything, really.
His storyline at the moment is he's involved with Martin and Katie, and because Karl is more Katie's age, Martin's scared something might happen with Karl, you know, that she'll click more with him, she'll be on his wavelength, it won't feel like she's hanging around with her dad. There's kind of a threat to Martin at this point.
Gorgeous. Fabulous, darling. Cool.
But we'll just have to wait and see.
Basically, it's setting up Chris as one of the new stars of the show, really. He's got a massive storyline and he's going to get lots of interview requests. So it's a case of getting as many shots done as we can. Make him look good, make him look sexy.
To both genders, not just the girls.
Same again, boys. Pint? Yeah, please.
Karl and Todd are set to turn hunk traditions upside down. Most guys are partial to a six-pack, but not all of them are beer drinkers.
What were you saying about Katie's willpower? I'd say he's a bit of a hit with the ladies.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he is, but I'm sorry to disappoint you, mate. Don't do the girl thing.
What, he's gay?
Yeah, so you can stop stirring it.
I've just filmed some scenes with Chris, who's going to be playing Karl, who's Todd's love interest. And Todd finds out that Karl's gay.
You'd never know.
No. And one for Todd.
Actually, no. Thanks, I best get back to Sarah.
I thought you said she was getting better.
Yeah, but I best go and check on her. Ta. Obviously, Todd wants to distance himself from Karl, you know, to carry on his straight life with Sarah.
Now we've got Todd questioning his sexuality, being attracted to somebody else. I personally want to take the gay storyline as far as we can.
Most of our heroes like to leave that He-Man image behind in the studio, but tell that to their fans. Once a hunk, always a hunk.
You can't understand why suddenly, just because you've been in front of a camera, anybody would look at it differently. I mean, I think I look like a prepubescent girl.
When I used to go out, a lot of guys would find me a threat to the girlfriends. But for some reason, they don't think I'm a threat anymore. I don't know what that is.
A lot of pressure trying to be one of these hunks or whatever. I don't personally see myself as one, and I certainly know my wife doesn't either.
Other soaps give us boys, Coronation Street gives us men.
ITV2 goes back to school for lessons in love.
Hi.
Hey! Oh, hi.
You're here for the sex talk.
Well, I like a man who gets right to the point.
Drew Barrymore.
Seniors, this is Pam Kitterman. She's going to lead us in our sex discussion.
What?
Never been kissed. Next.